Okay, good evening and welcome back to the Thursday Night Golf Show with myself, Godfrey and Bodfrey.
Hello there, guys.
If you have seen that video, boys. If not, it's Joey the Tweet and the Average Golfer are back again. We're getting a bit carried away with all this acting, aren't we?
Well, I kind of enjoy acting.
Yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it?
We're good actors as well. So.
Now also, you might notice I've just put my knees upon something, Joe.
Yeah,
that's
something. Yeah, that.
A little box is hiding. We'll get to that in a little while. But as ever, we will start with some golfing world news. By now, most of you will know that Mark Leishman won the Arnold Palmer Invitational on Sunday at Bay Hill. So that's a bit of old news, but what we did have a little look at was interesting to see what was actually in his bag during that win.
He's a Callaway player.
Yes.
So he had his Big Bertha driver.
Yeah.
Of the Epic.
Yeah, it's just a standard Epic, wasn't it? Not
the
Sub-Zero.
9 degrees loft.
Yeah.
Then he's got his Fairway Woods. It's also again the standard Epic.
Yeah.
15 and 21 degrees.
Okay.
His Apex 3 iron.
Yeah, that was his utility, wasn't it, really?
Then his irons are Apex Pro 16s.
Right.
And then his wedges are, his wedges are Mac Daddy forged, 54 degree. And then he's playing a Chrome Soft 10. And his putter is the Odyssey Versa 1.
Right, I'm leaning over and reading Joe's piece of paper there, and the one thing that interests me as he's going along is the fact that, and this information has been sent on a press release from Callaway, so I'm assuming it to be correct. But interestingly, he's only got one wedge in his bag.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
So he goes from pitching wedge through to a 54 degree wedge, so I'll be interested to know if that's, like I said, I wouldn't question a press release from Callaway, but really interesting to see that he's only got one wedge in his bag, but it certainly worked for him at the weekend, and he had a bit of a, was it the 16th hole?
16th, he had a 54 putt, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
which,
was that Eagle?
Eagle, yeah. So
effectively, pretty much won it for him.
Yeah. I think Rory had a bit of a mess up after that, and then he took the win.
Well, a good result for Rory, though. Good performance rather for Rory. He's certainly, again, don't forget, leading up into the Masters. Some players there in that top 10 maybe. I notice again, Tyrrell Hatton's on fire at the moment.
He's done well as well.
Our man, that name is just going to escape me for a minute. Been doing well, linked to Heswell Golf Club. Mentioned him last week.
Fleetwood. No.
Tommy Fleetwood. Well done, rescued me there, Joe, on camera. I was about to go. So yeah, and obviously no bigger name than Rory again featuring, and he looks like leading up into Augusta. He'll be certainly, no doubt, one of the fancy players anyway, but nice to see him on a bit of form.
Yeah, a bit of form.
Whether Tiger gets there again, another bit of world news this week. He's come out and said that his agents has said that the rumours are comical, the fact that he will not be appearing at Augusta. I think Tiger suggested that he's every chance of playing, so that again will be interesting. Just before I move on though as well, there was a point about, I don't know whether anybody's often interested about the sort of global sales of golf clubs, but certainly with the TaylorMade M1, M2 and a Callaway Epic and Sub-Zero being released at similar times, I noticed that there's a #1 selling wood or driver announced in Jan, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was the Epic.
It was the Epic, yeah.
And I know Adam Hadwin.
Oh yeah, he won the week before, so things are going well for Callaway at the minute in terms of product sales, and the pros that are on that are performing with the clubs as well, they're doing not too bad either. Right, and not forgetting, it came out on top in our own driver test, didn't it?
Loved it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, can't afford to put it in his bag, but he loved it. I think that's pretty much it in terms of world news. Not a great deal going on, so we sort of we're going to do something a little bit different very, very shortly, and I will get to that very, very shortly. But a few questions really just before we move on. We're considering doing a live Thursday night show, and that'll be very much dependent on the interaction of the audience, obviously you people out there. We're concerned that maybe we've got too small of a following at the moment to perhaps do that, but we'd like your opinions whether or not you'd be available to throw some questions in if we did do a live Q&A on a Thursday in the next few weeks. So it gives you feedback on that, but we're a little bit concerned that we may be just staring at a camera for half an hour with nobody interacting. But anyway, let's see what you think. Another point to mention is office days, which I mentioned it last week. It's a bit of a fly on the wall look at what we do inside Upload. Don't forget, please subscribe to that channel. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not about golf. It is about what myself, Joey the Tweet, and Hannah and our next door neighbour really get up to, isn't it? So there's a few laughs in there if you like that kind of thing, so make sure you check out that from the link below. Right, main port of call and what my foot is resting on. We've got a delivery from Benross Golf. In the box, we don't know what's in the box. We haven't even opened it yet. We have literally, it is sealed. We're going to have to cut here slightly and switch to another camera position. When we do that, we'll literally, scissors will open the box, we'll find out what's in here. We know it's a brand new range from Benross, we know that much, but you will see, I've seen lots of pictures in the last few weeks, and I think I mentioned again last week that they really look very nice.
Like they've pushed the boat out with.
They do.
They've got 3 sets of irons, drivers, woods. So.
Wedges, putters, I don't know what's in here, but there's a lot of clubs they've released, and looking forward to having a look. You will see our reaction as it unfolds. So we'll stop that bit here, switch cameras, and we'll get this box opened. Okay, here we go, Joe. Let's get stuck in. It's like Christmas a bit, isn't it?
You know what? I'm so excited about these clubs.
Yeah, well, I think it's our first unboxing video. Are you sure you're safe with that?
Yeah. Oh! Just joking.
Right, there we go. Ooh, my shafts in, KBS shafts. Right, let's go for the big dog first of all. A lot of clubs in here. It's yours there.
Yeah.
Right.
My type of club.
First one out the bag is, tell you what, take that off there.
Get that nice one off there.
Do you know what? Even the head cover's quality, mate, isn't it? To be fair, I'm not one for head covers, but that's a quality head cover. Here we go. Ooh. What's this then? HTX? Where are you going to put that?
I was going to put it in the camera so they can see it. There's that bad boy.
Yeah, well, that is a nice little club dog, isn't that? Isn't it? Neat looking as well, aren't they? I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with this. I think I'll be testing these tonight.
I don't blame you. It's like having a new toy, isn't it?
They look fully, they've got adjustable loft on the hybrid.
Yeah.
First look at the irons. That's the HTX-R again.
Yeah, that's the Better Players one.
Yeah, you'd need these.
Yeah, it's my type of club, that.
What do you think?
It's a bit thin, isn't it? I could admit that. Tasty, that's what I like to say.
Let's have a little bit of Michael Newton.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I can't knock the quality of the looks of it, do you know what I mean? What are they now?
52.
Okay, so a fair bit of unwrapping there, Joe, because to be fair to Benross, they've sent out quite a fair bit of product, and they've released quite a fair bit of product all sort of at once as well. So they've just made a note, just literally open a box and a note here off Benross. The Tri putters, which is their putter range, they're also following on in a few days. So basically, just so you understand what we've got, the top of the tree in terms of the Benross range is the compressor type R range. So they sent us some irons. I think it's a 5, a 7 and a wedge.
7 wedge.
Then we've got the hybrid fairway wood and the driver.
Yeah.
And then the sort of next level down is the HTX range.
Yeah.
Is that right? Again,
so, yeah.
You have to excuse me, I'm just literally reading this. So that's the HTX compressor, rather than that compressor type R.
Yeah.
So they've also sent exactly the same in those. Lots of adjustability in a lot of these clubs. First glimpses are, and like I said, we're probably best off throwing up some pictures rather than me grab to the floor and there's rubbish everywhere at the minute. My immediate reaction is the quality of the build is absolute solid in terms of its appearance. I'm really interested in how these things perform, because as you well know, the price point that Benross will go in at will be very, very competitive in relation to other brands, let's say. And I'm just going to read what is the RRP prices for a couple of the key clubs. So get this right, the Benross HTX compressor type R driver, that's the top of the tree. They're going to be looking to sell this at £199.99. That's the RRP. That's with a premium Cura cage black shaft as standard.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, it's got fully adjustable hosel,
moving weights.
Moving weights, looks the part, decent shaft in it. That's a lot of club for your money. Ultimately, this really depends on performance, and we haven't reviewed the clubs yet, and we're going to do that tomorrow morning. So hopefully by the time we put this out on Thursday night, there'll be some links up below, maybe some clips at the end of me speaking now that'll see the testing take place. We're filming this on Tuesday afternoon. So yeah, £199, very, very competitive indeed. Hybrid 99, fairways 120, full set of irons 420. Quickly flick over. Like I said, I'm reading this as I find it. Then you go to the compressor drive, which is the next level down. £149.99, it's 150 quid.
Madness.
It really is low priced. Fairways 100, hybrid 89.99, full set of irons 349. The wedges again, and the wedges are, where's the wedges, Joe? The wedges look, and again, it's all about.
They are nice, aren't they?
They're really well made. They look really, really nice. And like I said, I don't mean to sound surprised or disrespectful anyway to Benross, but when you talk about these kind of prices, and the prices, sorry, for the wedges, this is a £60 wedge, then again, you've got to say that they've made a very, very high quality product for £60.
Yeah.
So, like I say, this all is relevant to performance, and I'll find that out tomorrow morning. But if the performance is anywhere near as good as these things look, Benross could be onto a real big thing here, because it's the first time I've ever seen product of this quality made in this kind of price point. So, enough said. That's the end of this week's Thursday Night Golf Show. Like I said, a little bit different than most weeks. Have we got anything else? Normally, Joe, you throw something up? Yeah, not forgetting Godfrey and Bodfrey.
Godfrey and Bodfrey, those two characters.
Bloody hell, Bodfrey, what took you so long, you dirty swine?
Oh, I'd like to get my money's worth, Godfrey. We don't
Made a
want
decision.
women members, simple as.
Blown away there a bit. We got past some footage earlier on this week, really, wasn't it? And
some guy emailed it to us. And
we can't disclose the source, but it's very interesting to see, basically behind the scenes in the committee room.
Interesting how they changed their mind from being so stubborn, and now they're allowing women members, which is quite interesting.
So take a look at that one. The link's down below to watch that. Like I said, there might be a few links that appear that I've not quite mentioned tonight, depending on how much recording we manage to do on Wednesday morning in terms of this whole range from Benross. For me, on a personal level, I'm off from Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I'm playing 3 days of golf in North Wales with a society that we've come to know very, very well over the last few years. That's Bunkers Golf Society, playing a little bit of a Ryder Cup thing, so my new swing will be put to the test.
Yeah.
Kind of looking forward for that.
To win there.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a bit. Well, I wish I had a few more weeks in terms of getting this swing into a groove, but we'll see how that goes anyway. If I do manage to get any footage, I will certainly try to do that over the next few days. If not, then we'll see you next week on the Thursday Night Golf Show, and probably a bit of product testing from Clark's on Monday morning. So, as ever, thanks for watching. Like if you did, like, subscribe if you don't already, and comments down below as ever, and very much appreciate you watching. Thanks, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bloody hell, Bodfrey, what took you so long, you dirty swine? Bloody hell, Bodfrey, what took you so long, you dirty swine? Oh, the other bloody Irish boy now, with Bory Fackelroy's piping up.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
Me neither.
The RNA moaning the taking the open.
I've even got that. Bloody hell, Bodfrey, what took you so long, you dirty you dirty swine.